Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Today is Friday, November 20th, and it's another beautiful day out in Montgomery, and I'm inside doing some work, but not for long. I'm going to go outside in just a moment here, take the dog to the dog park, assuming he's not limping anymore. But I came across this quotation in the in the Ryan Serhant book, and I wanted to share it with you. Just take a step, even if it's small. Don't doubt the magnitude that a small action can ultimately have. No one will hand you a secret formula for success. You will realize what that formula is only after you've created it. God, that's so true. You know, the world is so complex and nuanced, not even accounting for the fact that everyone's notion of success is different. And so how to tell you to be successful, it's just not possible. I can't do it. No one can do it. Only you can do it for yourself. But the real trick is that you're not even able to do it for yourself. You're only able to do it in hindsight. You will become successful and you will look back and realize, here's how I did it. Now you can share that with other people and hopefully they can emulate that to achieve and look back in hindsight and see that they achieve success using your template as an aid. But they didn't do it because of your template. There's nothing I can tell you. There's nothing no one can tell me. There's nothing no one has told me that's allowed me to be successful. It's just looking back and recognizing, wow, I've achieved some stuff that I'm really proud of. And if that's success, then that's success. If, I'm waiting to make $1 million, then I haven't achieved it yet, but I'm working on it. And so every small step is key. And I think we get back to ultimately, the best advice I can give anyone, Tim Ferriss on his podcast, he often asks his guests at the end of it, he's like, hey, if you could put up one billboard, what would it be? And I think mine would be get out of your own way. That's get out of your own way. That seems to be the message from a lot of people. So how do we do that though? It's easier said than done. It's just like going to the moon is real simple. You just gotta escape gravity, the gravity well of the planet, and you got to go to the moon. Of course, the devil's in the details. So get out of your own way is simple, but the devil is in the details. Here's one thing that'll help. Here's some homework. Everyone has these songs that boost you up, that make you feel happy, that make you feel like a rock star. I mean, we're fancy monkeys, and so everyone responds to certain music in this way. Your job is to create a playlist of those songs and then play it. Every day. When you sit down to do some work, just play the songs. Yeah, it's the same stuff that you know really well, and you're not exposing yourself to new music, but there's another time to do that. You can do that later. But play the playlist. Call it awesome. Call it Fancy Monkey. Call it Skinny Bebop. I don't know. But whatever, that's simple, and it helps. And it hits your lizard brain just like the smell of bacon, even if you're vegetarian, probably especially if you're vegetarian, the smell of bacon wakes you up. Do it. Just play the playlist. Some people will think that what I'm talking about here is similar to or akin to the butterfly effect. The butterfly in Australia flaps its wings and it creates all these different disturbances and effects that it changes the weather pattern in the United States. Look, the details of that are nonsense. Energy dissipates. However, the overall trend, the allegory of it is correct, that you can't predict what's going to happen when you do small actions. They all unfold in different ways, and they have effects upon your life in different ways that are just beyond the scope of us to observe, let alone to predict. And so, just do it. I feel terrible. I'm throwing out all of these stupid jingoisms that are particularly advertising, but it's all the same message, which is get out of your own head. And as far as practical advice to do so, make the playlist you respond to, and listen to it. Allow yourself to respond to it, and then go do what you need to do. Time to be awesome, because you are. All right. That's all I got for today. I'm going to go outside and be awesome. I love you. Take care.